I won the Ford Racing Mustang Challenge Driver Shootout earlier this week. I'm having a great time racing the FR500S here at Miller Motorsports Park. Got one race in the books already, finished 8th in that race and looking to improve. If this series was running next year, I would have loved to have competed in it. I would have loved to have gotten an FR500S and competed with these guys wheel to wheel the entire season.
The Mustangs are preparing for their final race of the season, which happens right here at Miller Motorsports Park. And they're diving to the line. Von Kluge is ahead by a nose. Pratt Cole, who got on the gas a little bit early, takes it to his advantage and pulls ahead for a solid 5th. Tony Buffamani, who also had a perfect start, is now challenging Ben Crosland for 1st, and he takes it. It looks like Tony Buffamani is not afraid to take some risks today, and that's exactly what he needs to do if he wants to take the championship. For the moment, though, he has to put his thoughts of the championship aside as he battles with Crosland for the first place lead. We're 2 minutes and 22 seconds into this 45-minute timed race, and Kyle Gimple is looking to move ahead by passing Mike McGovern in the straightaway, and he's able to just complete that before they get to the turn. Crosland is pushing a little too hard to catch up to Tony Buffamani, and he goes off track. That's one thing these drivers have to be really careful of. The more off track you go, the less traction your tires are going to have. 3 minutes and 7 seconds into this race, and Crosland is being challenged by Von Kluge for 2nd place. While up ahead, Tony Buffamani is enjoying a little breathing room. We're 6 minutes in, and Pratt Cole is getting a black flag from the driving officials, which means he's going to have to drive through pit lane. With all of these Mustangs racing so close to right now, when Pratt leaves pit lane, he's going to be at the back of the pack. Here we are on board with Tony Buffamani, and as you can see here, he's got Crosland right on his bumper. We're 13 minutes and 2 seconds in, and Crosland is again challenging Buffamani for 1st place. They're racing on the straightaway, and Tony Buffamani has the lead, but Crosland is inside line, he's holding to it. They're going around side by side, and it looks like Crosland is just going to be able to pull ahead. That puts Tony into 2nd place, which is dangerously close to Von Kluge. If you can only watch one battle on this racetrack, it's the one that's developing between Von Kluge and Buffamani. Jason has gained some speed on this straightaway, and he's going to make his move on Tony Buffamani, going for an outside pass around the corner. They're side by side. They're shifting gears, and Tony's able to just pull ahead as Jason goes outside of the track. We're now almost halfway into this race at 19 minutes and 50 seconds, and Jason is going for another pass down the straightaway on Tony Buffamani, but all he's getting from that challenge is a good look at Tony's muffler. Jason's going to have to work a little bit harder if he wants to pass Buffamani during this race. We're now 29 minutes and 17 seconds into this 45-minute time-lapse race. That means there's only 15 minutes left to go. The battle between Tony Buffamani and Jason Von Kluge is still raging on. Jason just can't seem to make it past the steel wall that is Tony Buffamani. 31 minutes in, and Von Kluge is again going for an outside pass on Buffamani, who holds his line. With all that acceleration, Jason can't quite stay on the track and begins fishtailing everywhere. If Jason loses control, this will mark the end of his race and the championship battle he's been fighting all year. Luckily, Jason's driving skills up to the challenge, and he's able to rein in his Mustang, only losing 1 place, which keeps his hope for the championship alive. Kyle Gimple, who narrowly avoided getting hit by Jason Von Kluge, is now right on the tail of Buffamani, challenging for 3rd. 43 minutes and 41 seconds into this race, and we have the white flag. That means this is the last lap. Unless Ben makes a major slip up here, he basically has 1st place all sewn up. As Crosland moves onto the straightaway, the checkered flag flies, and he's across the line for 1st place. 2nd is Tony Buffamani, followed closely by Kyle Gimple, and then Jason Von Kluge for 4th. We'll see you all over in Victory Lane.
Our race was good. Buffamani dove on the inside of me, turn 1. Then I had a bit of a battle with him, and then got past him, and it was clear sailing from there. Special thanks to RP Motorsport. Put together a great car this weekend. Wouldn't have done this well this weekend without him.
ran my race there. I think I battled with Tony just a little too hard and tried to pass him around the outside a couple times. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, and ended up giving up another spot. But hey, you know, cheers, we got it done. So happy to be here. It would have been nice to win both races. You know, we started off the season in Miami with the double win, and it would have been cool to finish it off with a double win here at Miller. And you know, it didn't work out that way, but that's all right. You know, Tony's a great driver and Ben's a good driver, and you know, hats off to Tony and Capaldi. They did, you know, wouldn't have been as much fun without him.
Well, final race of Mustang Challenge. It was a historic one, end of a 3-year run. Great support from Ford, BFG, Grand Am. Thanks to Leo, Sandy, Craig, of course my dad, Mike, Pete, all my guys. Came up just a little bit short in the championship, second in the championship. Just had one hell of a race out there. Final race, took the lead at the start, and did everything I could to hold Ben and Jason back there. They were a lot faster this weekend. They just had the legs on us. But we gave it everything we had.
Yes, I qualified 4th and got a bad start in the race. Dropped all the way back to about 6th, I think, and had to work most of the way up.
The excitement is that I came in here at 4th overall, and me and Brett Cole were 8 points apart. So we had to do a drive-through. I maintained and got up to 6th place. He, I think, got to 14th, so we're kind of in the waiting time to see whether I got enough points to get to 3rd or not. Cautiously optimistic that I have enough to get to 3rd, but I might still be in 4th. So we'll see in the next hour or so when they do the calculation.
It was probably Tony's best race I've ever seen. Heartfelt all the way, and he did a great job, fantastic job.